Feeling out of control is no fun at all. Maybe you're just irritated and frustrated, irritated with people around you, frustrated with yourself because you know you're holding yourself back. Whatever the case may be, make sure you watch this video to the end because I'm going to show you how to hop back into the driver's seat of your life and take control. My name is Melly Rentas, and I have been helping people take control of their thoughts by understanding them in order to live a more joyful life. What we're talking about today is your thinking and how important it is. Thoughts are important and they are powerful. And in order to overcome the negative thoughts that may be keeping you stuck, either in an anxious, fearful, sad, or any other state that leans toward the negative, it's going to be important to identify the dysfunctional thoughts because that's what they're rooted in. That's what those emotions are essentially rooted in. And don't get me wrong here, the answer is not positive thinking. You may have heard toxic positivity. There could be a time or a place for positive thinking, but truly it's not helpful for many people who are dealing with any kind of anxiety, depression, or mental health condition. In order to create rational and logical responses, you really have to question whatever thought it is that you're having. And a great way to do that is an activity where you ask yourself some questions. I'm going to share that with you now. You can ask yourself what are called Socratic questions. Socrates, the philosopher. You're able to think about your thinking in order to create more rational alternatives. I'm going to list off 5 of my favorite Socratic questions, but there are many more from here, so check the description for some more information there. But I would encourage you to get a notebook or maybe send yourself or someone else this video so that you can come back to this later today when you have the chance, or at whatever point you can, where you have the chance to sit down and really think about these questions. Number 1, ask yourself, is this thought absolutely true? Really sit down and think about, is it absolutely 100% true? And think about what that means. Number 2, what support is there for your thought? What proof do you have? What facts can you give yourself regarding this thought? Number 3, what else can be true? This is a great question to help encourage you sort of break out of your own mind and consider other options. Number 4, what are the consequences of this thought? For some people, it may be funny rituals that are frustrating them or avoidance that's really holding them back. So it's important to think about the consequences. And a 5th one that I love to ask is, how does your thought fit with what you're learning? What you've been learning if you've been here on my YouTube channel for a while about thoughts and about anxiety or depression or, fill in the blank about how to deal with whatever it is you're going through effectively and in a healthy way. How does your thought fit with that? So the whole idea is just to create a list of alternative thoughts that may be more logical, more rational, based on truth and facts that will help you open up your thinking. This will be hard at first, for sure. It will not come naturally to every single person, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. I feel like that first time it's always the hardest, but as you continue to really work through it, it just gets a little bit easier. Don't forget about the power of doing this prayerfully, maybe at a time of meditation where you could sit down quietly and pray and ask God to open up your eyes and your ears and your mind and your heart to what it is He wants you to work through in this moment. It's going to be so powerful. So if you would like to see a specific example of how I would break down all of these questions and answers with a typical dysfunctional thought, please make sure that you subscribe and turn on notifications because I will be doing so in an upcoming video.